Welcome and warm welcome to High Tech Institution.
Hi team, welcome to our High Tech Institution YouTube channel. So in this video, we're going to discuss about the cross account permission, how we can enable and how we can access it. So that is what in this video we're going to see. And before to see that, I'll tell you that use case and then we'll jump into the practical part. Okay. So currently I'm an IAM user. I'm having an administrator access already into one Shivakumar 123. Okay, so currently I'm an IAM user in this account. I'm already have an administrator access. Okay, so now I just wanted to access my client resources also, but the client is having another AWS account. So how are we going to access it? So that is what in this video we're going to see that. Okay, so let's get started. So first what I'll do is I'm just going to open my client account. So in this client account is managed by my client name is Shakti. So now Shakti is expecting to provide S3 permission to me. Only S3 permission to me. So how Shakti is allowing me? So go to the IAM in your client account. Okay, so here already one role is there. I'm just deleting this. I'm just creating it newly. Okay, so now client is allowing me to access. So first, this account to this account, we need to enable the trust relationship. So for that, what I'll do is I'm just going to copy this account ID. Okay, so I just given the S3 full access. Okay, so here we can give the name for the role. So I'm just creating it. Okay, so now the role is created. So what I'll do is now we have enabled the trust relationship. So if you wanted to see, just go inside. We provided the S3 permission and we have enabled the trust relationship also. Okay, so now this is good. So what I'll do is I'm just going to open my account, my console. So here, if I go to click this general purpose bucket, I'm able to see this bucket is currently present into Shiva Kumar. But now I'm just going to access my client resource. So what I'll do is I'm just going to open my IAM. Okay. So now I'm just going to open the policy. Okay. So here are some policies and all there. I'm just going to create a new policy. So why this policy we need to create in my account in the sense? The role we have created into my client account. So the trust relationships and all we have enabled. But the problem is the IAM user need to assume this role. After that only this user able to access my client resource. So I'm just going to use one service called STS. So this we need to select. And I'm just selecting assume role and resource. Okay. So now that is okay. So here I need to mention the role ARN. Okay, my client IAM role, the trust relationship we have enabled, right? That role ARN we need to mention here. So here, if you go to open that role, you would able to see the ARN. Okay, so this ARN is common. So whatever the resource that we are creating in AWS, you would able to see that ARN. So you don't worry about that. That's it. So add resources. So role I have added, I assume role I have given. Assume role or assume role policy. Like you can just give the name. Any name is fine. Policy. Okay. So that's it. We have given the name, the role and all okay. So just create it. That's it. Okay. So now the permission, everything we just given. So now this user is ready to access my client resource. So how we can access? Just go to this switch role. So here I'm going to paste the account ID. Okay. So account ID and then the role name. So I'm just copying the role name. Okay. So this is okay. And if you wanted to give any display name like temporary permission or Shakti's temporary permission, like if you wanted to give any name for this role access, you can just give it. But it's an optional only, display color also optional. The main important thing is IAM role name, account ID. This two option is mandatory. So just give this and hit the switch role. So now the role will just get switched to my Shakti's account. So now I'm getting this restriction. Why I'm getting this restriction? Because in this role, I didn't added any permission for IAM. So I just gave the permission only to access my S3 resources. So what I'll do is I'm just going to open my S3 bucket. Yeah. So I'm just going to open the general purpose bucket. See, I'm not able to see my client bucket here. I'm sorry, my own bucket here because it currently I'm redirecting to my client infrastructure. So if I'm going to create any bucket, this I'm able to see in my client console also. That means I'm creating in my client environment. So now I'm initiating the bucket creation. Yeah. So now the bucket is created. Just go to S3. See, I'm able to see my bucket here. Okay. So now the permission we have enabled. This is how in real time we'll be allowing another IAM user to access AWS account. Okay, I hope this video really helps you well. So if you wanted to see any interesting topics in AWS, just put it into our comment section. I'll try to make a video for that. Okay, so subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any updates. Stay tuned. In the next video, I'll come up with the next interesting topic. Until then, signing off from, thank you all. Bye bye.